Stepping into this third-generation Mercedes ML350 feels way less like a typical SUV and a lot more like an S-Class Mercedes limousine, which is exactly why it's such incredibly smart money today. But a luxury cabin is only half the story. We're going to check the comfort, tech, engine, and examine exactly how it holds up, so stick around to see if there's a catch to buying a luxury SUV Mercedes from this era. Model overview and key specs. The model you're looking at is the W166 generation, which was produced from 2011 to 2015. Here, we're examining a model that was originally released for the Japanese market. This particular variant is the ML350 Blue Tech. You can easily spot the evolution of this generation. It maintains the iconic broad C-pillar and the wraparound rear glass, yet it features a more muscular and aerodynamic silhouette. At the front, the visual design offers a distinct, deliberate nod to the first generation. The modern all-LED headlights feature a rounded, sweeping shape that clearly resembles the signature styling of the original ML. The ML's drag coefficient of 0.32 makes it one of the most aerodynamic SUVs of its size. M-Class is synonymous with prestige and the robust characteristics of Mercedes-Benz. It is surprisingly graceful and easy to handle, offering great agility despite its massive size. Despite being a large SUV, it is not overly cumbersome. Thanks to Mercedes' renowned tight turn technology, it only requires 5.9 meters to perform a U-turn, which is not much more than a typical medium-sized hatchback. Admittedly, it is significantly larger than the previous generation. It is 481 centimeters long overall, 192 centimeters tall, and 179 centimeters wide. Classifying this car as straightforward, it is one of the most successful premium SUVs on the market, combining the road presence of a tank with the refinement of an S-Class. Add to this the 4MATIC all-wheel drive and a 291.5 centimeters wheelbase, which provides superb stability. Furthermore, the ML is a surprisingly capable off-roader, especially when equipped with the AirMatic suspension, allowing it to transition from highway cruising to light trails without breaking a sweat. It is an ideal car for those who demand total comfort and safety, regardless of the terrain. Driving impressions and safety features. So, what is it like to drive an ML350? A lot depends on its 3.0-liter V6 diesel engine, which is arguably the car's greatest asset. Producing 258 PS and a massive 620 Newton-meters of torque from just 1,600 revolutions per minute, it allows you to overtake with absolute confidence. Once it reaches operating temperature, the engine is so refined that you'll practically forget it's a diesel. The driving experience is defined by isolation. While some SUVs feel connected to every bump, the ML uses its AirMatic system to float over imperfections. The adaptive damping is constantly reading the road and adjusting the ride so you stay comfortable. If you find one with the optional active curve system, it actually keeps this 2.2-ton heavy SUV totally flat in the corners. But here's the crazy part. Putting Mercedes ML and off-roading in the same sentence sounds like a joke, right? It's not. With the on- and off-road package, you get a real low-range gearbox, a locking center diff, and actual skid plates. The air suspension pumps the ground clearance from 18 up to 28.5 centimeters, and it can wade through 60 centimeters of water. When driving on snow, loose or wet surfaces, the car is almost impossible to destabilize thanks to 4MATIC system working in combination with ESP. It is an exceptionally quiet car. Wind noise and road hum are almost non-existent until you reach speeds well above 180 kilometers per hour. Drivers frequently note that despite its size, it drives remarkably like a regular sedan, offering a level of ride comfort akin to an S-Class. On a positive note, the ML offers excellent visibility. Despite its blocky dimensions, the high seating position and the optional 360-degree camera system make maneuvering through city traffic or tight parking spots ease. Driving this Mercedes is always a pleasure, but of a different kind, it's about relaxation. The automatic transmission shifts seamlessly, though you might feel a slight mechanical nudge when the oil is cold. Where some drivers might be used to a raw mechanical feel here, everything is filtered for maximum smoothness. In terms of safety, the ML is bulletproof, featuring radar safety and comfort packages. It uses a camera and 5mm wave radars to track traffic all around the vehicle. It actively monitors your front, sides, and rear to prevent collisions. Interior and practicality. Let's move on to the interior. This is where you'll be genuinely impressed if you enjoy premium craftsmanship. Mercedes doesn't cut corners here, focusing heavily on top-tier materials, perfectly matched colors, and flawless fit and finish. In fact, if it weren't for the commanding high seating position, you could easily mistake the cabin for that of a top-tier luxury limousine rather than a SUV. Starting with the cockpit, It is a masterclass in ergonomics, elegant classic Mercedes styling. The gear selector located on the steering column takes a moment to get used to. Newcomers often mistake it for the wiper stalk. The seats are vast and highly adjustable, often equipped with ventilation and massage functions, offering enough comfort for 1,000-kilometer stints without fatigue in a perfectly soundproofed environment. The cabin temperature is managed by a highly efficient climate control system. While the dual zone is standard, the available 3-zone system elevates the luxury feel by providing a dedicated digital adjustment panel for second-row passengers, allowing them to precisely tailor their own climate settings. Advanced Command multimedia system is easy to grasp. Moving to the back, getting in and out is fine, though the door opening isn't as wide as you might expect for an SUV this size. Once you're inside, however, rear seat comfort is excellent. The fact that the seats recline is a big plus, and there's genuine room for 3 adults. Just keep in mind the middle seat is a bit flatter and less contoured than the outer spots. One of the ML's biggest advantages is the overall sense of space inside the cabin. Large glass surfaces, a high roof, and wide body make the interior feel genuinely open and comfortable. Now let's move to the luggage compartment. There are plenty of positives here as well. The boot is massive, holding 690 liters in its standard configuration and expanding to a massive 2,010 liters with the seats folded. Maximum length of the cargo compartment when the rear row of seats is folded down is 170 centimeters. The loading sill is manageable at 76 centimeters, and the flat floor makes it highly practical.
Price at BEFORWARD. Similar Mercedes ML or M-Class you can buy at BEFORWARD. The third generation 2011 to 2015 W166 model starts from around $7,000 US. Explore stock of Mercedes ML and M-Class at BEFORWARD.JP. The right one might be closer than you think. Check the link in the description below for current stock and pricing. Our inventory is updated daily.
Engines, performance, and fuel economy. When it comes to engines, the Mercedes-Benz M-Class offers a range of sophisticated power plants, depending on the target market. We are focusing specifically on the Japanese market lineup. In this generation, the engine selection provides a stark contrast between efficient long-distance cruisers and high-performance model, all paired with the 4MATIC drive system. Crucially, all models feature a highly efficient 7-speed automatic transmission. The 7G-Tronic Plus is working in tandem with an eco start-stop function, idle stop function. Lineup in Japan includes 3 primary flavors. However, the highlight of our review is the ML350 BlueTech 4MATIC. This 3.0 liters V6 direct injection diesel turbo produces 258 PS and a massive 632 Nm of torque. Regardless of which engine you choose, the ML feels confident, but the BlueTech stands out for its effortless pulling power and efficiency. It responds quickly to driver inputs, feeling much lighter than its 2.25-ton mass suggests. Picking ML, you do, however, need to accept the higher maintenance costs of a premium German car, but the fuel economy of the diesel is a pleasant surprise. While the AMG will consume fuel greedily, the BlueTech is remarkably efficient. With a calm driving style at 120 kilometers per h, it's possible to drop to around 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers. Long-term average is around 9.7 liters per 100 kilometers. When you consider the massive 93-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a cruising range of nearly 1,000 kilometers, meaning you'll likely need a break before the car does. If you're looking for quality car at great price, visit BEFORWARD.JP. We offer a vast selection of vehicles to suit every taste and budget. You can also send your inquiries to top@BEFORWARD.JP.